Mr. President.
Republican Whip.
Mr. President, I rise today to stand with the brave people of Iran. These are people who have been in a fight for their freedom. For the past 2 weeks, they have taken to the streets in 185 different cities in all 31 of the provinces in Iran. It's unlike anything the country has seen in a generation. Iranians are rejecting the poverty, the repression, and the ruin which has been brought forth by 4 decades of tyranny. Americans stand with them. I think free people everywhere are watching. From Europe and South America to right here in the United States, we bear witness to the contrast, and it's a dramatic contrast, between the Iranian people's bravery and the Iranian regime's brutality. The regime's answer to these legitimate protests, and we've seen it, it's been mass murder. Ayatollah Khomeini has unleashed his Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, and they're doing tremendous damage. He has unleashed them to massacre his own citizens. Credible reports estimate that thousands, perhaps tens of thousands, are dead in Iran. This surpasses the death toll of previous crackdowns throughout the Iranian regime's history of bloodshed. Tens of thousands of protesters have been thrown into prison, we understand. The regime has shut off internet and phone access. And the regime is doing that because it's anxious to hide its crimes. It's failed. The truth has gotten out. The world is seeing it. For decades, Iran's government has been the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism. The world knows it. And now it has turned that same terror onto its own people. Mr. President, I applaud President Trump's leadership on Iran. President Trump's strategy has brought Iran to this breaking point. He withdrew from a failed nuclear deal. He destroyed Iran's nuclear program. He rebuilt the sanctions the previous administration had torn down. President Trump has made a significant difference around the world and certainly in Iran. Maximum pressure has strangled the regime's revenue, and it exposed its weakness. A weak Iran is a safer America. The Ayatollah has a history of paying his henchmen, Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, other terrorist groups. Iran kidnaps American citizens, holds them for ransom. We've seen this. Iranian-backed militias killed 1 in 6 American troops during the war in Iraq. Today, it continues to target our troops throughout the Middle East. Iran's allies and enablers today are in Beijing and in Moscow. They share Iran's hatred of our freedom and our people. They share its determination to undermine our strength. That's why it's important for us to stand with the people of Iran. Their co-conspirator from Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, is now behind bars, thanks to a brave military action led by our commander-in-chief. What's happening in Iran today will determine the future of this entire axis of aggression. It's opposed to what we do as Americans, as free people. President Trump has made it very clear where the United States stands. Those who massacre innocent citizens will be held to account. This week, President Trump announced that any country that trades with Iran will face tariffs of 25%. We must continue to take action to help the people of Iran. In recent weeks, the United States has successfully seized several tankers that were smuggling oil from Venezuela. And where were they doing? They were smuggling it in violation of international sanctions. Well, we must now do the same with Iran's vast so-called ghost fleet and stop them with the same resolve. Those vessels smuggle Iranian oil in defiance of sanctions. Cash from the oil fills the regime's war chest. It funds its murderous ways. Every dollar that we deny Iranians' government is one less bullet that they can fire at their own people. The regime in Iran today is weaker, and it is weaker than it has been at any time since the revolution of 1979. The Iranian grip on power is slipping. The world sees Iran as true evil, and we must stand with those who risk everything for freedom. That's what it means when we talk about American peace through strength. When America stands for freedom, our nation and the entire world is safer. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor. See just the absence of a quorum.
Clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Alster Brooks.